What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for Ask Slapshot Episode 2. This is the series where we answer your questions, and if you guys would like to see Episode 1, I will link it above so you guys can go check it out. Alright, the first question for today's video comes from Lisa Griffin. She says, what other Disney Funko Sodas do you want Funko to make this year?
You go first.
Me go first? I want...
You said me go first?
Me go first? I really want Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible and Mrs. Incredible / Elastigirl. I really want to see that happen. We've already gotten Frozone as well as Edna Mode. So, come on. What are they doing?
Eeyore.
Oh, Eeyore would be cute. I like that. What would this chase be?
Diamond.
Diamond Chase. Ooh, you thought about that. All right, second question.
I actually did it. That was like the first thing.
That was good.
Oh, real quick.
That was good. Second question comes from Iron Mule Pops, aka Randy, which I just met up with and got to meet him for the first time in person. He was awesome, so thoroughly enjoyed meeting you. He said, he had a long comment here from the last question, or from the last video, which we appreciate. As for my question, if you could get any pop in your collection magically signed by any person, past or present, which one would it be?
Heath Ledger, any of the Jokers.
Oh, that's crazy. Mine was going to be DC related too.
Oh, what's yours?
Kevin Conroy, who passed away recently. If I could get any pop signed, like I have actually now some very impressive signed pops in my collection, but I really wanted to meet Kevin Conroy at some point. So, but Heath Ledger, yeah, another great one. That's fantastic. Great question, Randy. All right, third one comes from Poppin' Patty, one of our most active and consistent commenters on the channel. We thoroughly appreciate that. She says, what was your first Funko Pop ride? How about that? First Funko Pop ride. She said, mine was the Hogwarts Express with Harry Potter Choo Choo. All right, very nice. So my first Funko Pop ride was the black Batmobile, the original 1966 Batmobile.
Mine was the Moana with Pooh and Hey Hey.
And I believe that was your first pop ever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty significant. All right, next question comes from...
We're banging these out today. It's like we prepare.
We are. And if you guys, as you're watching this video, if you have a question that you would like us to answer in the following episode, make sure to drop it down in the comments section below. So Love the Gem, who I've also noticed has been commenting a lot on our channel recently, so thank you for that, says, congratulations on the Freddy Mall. It looks awesome and well worth the wait. Have you ever bought a pop for a character you know nothing about because you really like the sculpt? That's a good question.
Some of the Noodles ones.
Oh, yeah.
Like Whis eating noodles. I don't know much about that.
Yeah.
Like, we know the Gohan, the Goku, the common characters, but some of those other like ones I'm not too familiar with.
Anime pops we know nothing about, but some of the molds and some of the pops have so much detail. It's embarrassing for some other pop lines to have to be in the same store as anime sometimes. Yeah. But I forgot about those. I was racking my brain. You? I can't think of anything that I've purchased because I liked the character. Yeah.
Oh, Pegasus, the myths.
Well, it's like a myth. I like the myths, you know. I mean, how much is there to know about the myths? Yeah, I can't really think of anything. I was thinking myths like Loch Ness Monster, but I don't know. I know a little bit about the Loch Ness Monster. All right, Funko, who watches, I know, just about all of our videos, which we, once again, truly appreciate. He says, awesome video, guys. Was really fun. I have a question for you. Do you think the itty bitty pops and sodas will be successful? I hope they are not like Lego minifigures because it will be tough for them to compete. So I'll leave this one up to maybe complete, I'm guessing.
So we just found out that I think it's $15 for 4. Yeah. It says one's a mystery, so they're kind of like the blind bags, I'm assuming, like the mini brands, the mystery.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure.
Well, first off, I think $15 for 4 is very reasonable.
Very reasonable. Yeah. I know people were 50-50 on that. We made a poll, and I think it was 73 agreed it was a fair price, and 23 or something, whatever that math is, didn't. We don't math on Fridays.
But it's a Monday when we're filming this, so it's still a Monday.
So, I don't know. I feel like if they don't pump them out, if they don't oversaturate the market, it'll be a hit. But
Yeah.
if there's so many that you can't keep up with them, you can't keep them complete, people won't want to buy them.
They'll just be very specific on which characters they go after. But let's be real, I think they are going to pump them out. I think there's going to be a lot.
I think they're super cute
They
and
are
adorable.
super cute.
I want them all.
Yeah, I kind of want all the sodas too. We're going to try to be near complete as possible for as long as we can. So
until it gets overwhelming.
All right, so Curbside says for the next question, what would be a line of Funko Pop characters you'd want to see made that will more than likely never be made? Actually, you have some characters that you think will probably never be made.
Studios Ghibli probably won't ever get made just because they hold on to their line like it's gold.
Yeah,
so it's very hard for them to make anything with those.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, there's a lot of obscure Star Wars characters that Funko doesn't seem to want to make. So there's even characters in lines that are already established that I feel like they won't make for some reason. I also feel like they won't make certain movie pops. Like, I know something that I've wanted and something that a lot of other people have wanted is pops like from Top Gun, of like big blockbuster movies like that, Mission Impossible. That we'll probably never get.
Probably because Tom Cruise.
Yeah, probably just because Tom Cruise. That's all you need to know. That's it. FK Alt says for the next question, what do you think is the most underrated line of pops Funko has done? Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you so much.
The Around the World pops.
Oh, yes.
The Around the World pops. I feel like they don't get enough love, and then they stopped making.
They only made the 12, and then they cut them off. I don't know why. Like, there's more than 12 countries, obviously, and every country deserves their own pop. But yeah, they come with the pin.
They're so beautiful, and I feel like people don't love them enough.
Yeah, people are sleeping on them. There was a lot of hype, I felt like, when they were coming out. But since they haven't dropped one in like what, 2.5 years, it's been a while. Yeah, that's a line. That's a line they definitely should pick up. An underrated line of Funko Pops. Maybe this is like, I don't know. I think the Batman animated series line is super underrated, and I know maybe that's not the best one because there's a lot of Batman pops and there's a lot of DC ones. But I think if you're looking at lines as a whole,
that's a really nice line.
Yeah,
when you
all
put them
those characters together, they just look so good. They're just great representations of the characters from the show. And there's just something about the likeness that is really captured in those characters.
There's a lot of details in those.
Yeah, there's a lot of details for sure. Next question comes from Gus. He says, do you think there will be a third Star Wars diecast pop, and who and when will it drop? Well, as far as the Star Wars diecast pops, they've done Boba Fett and Darth Vader, so they've kept it pretty basic. If I had to guess, probably a Stormtrooper, like just the basic Stormtrooper molds. When it would drop, I have no idea. I also think a lot of people don't like the diecast pops because they break very easily, which we learned the hard way. And then they're expensive. They're $50 a pop, which is kind of a lot for one item. So I don't know. I don't foresee them making a lot more diecast pops. I don't think there's a lot of demand for it. I know Batman, Wonder Woman, Black Panther, and then another one, Darth Vader, I think, were sitting on the Funko shop for quite some time. So I don't even know. They could still be up. I don't know. The next question comes from Sheila. We know Sheila.
Oh, Sheila.
So thank you so much, Sheila, for the question. She says, what was the longest it took to get one of your pops you were searching for? That's a great question.
The entire, this year and half of last year. Do you know which one it was? I just finally picked it up for myself a month ago.
No, I don't know.
The Sugar Skull.
Oh, that's right. The Jack Skellington Sugar Skull.
It was so hard to find a good box. And we got it in collections like once or twice. But first, I wanted a mint box for that one just because I liked the box. And usually I'm an out-of-box collector. And it took me so long to find that pop. Yeah. But I'm so happy with it. I absolutely love it.
I waited, I waited 6 years to get the Freddy Boba Fett because it came out in 2014. I didn't go after it right away, to be honest, because I didn't know how to buy Freddy Funko Pops back then. I saw the release and I saw people posting it. I'm like, oh man, that's so cool. But I had no idea how to buy it. I wasn't as invested in the Funko community. But then I saw one posted for sale in 2020 from somebody that I knew through Instagram. that's how I ended up buying it. And I also was able to kind of convince you a little bit because I told Joanna, I said they just announced Boba Fett is coming back in his own show, and lo and behold, he showed up in The Mandalorian Season 2. But I was like, if there's a time to get this pop, it is now, because it is going to skyrocket in price. It's going to become extremely rare. And you agreed with me 100%. You're like, if you want it, you got to go for it now.
And he was able to do a payment plan for you.
And I was able to do a payment plan, which was incredibly generous. So that was awesome. Still remember that, Alex, so thank you so much. All right, next. Oh, and this is the final question that we have today. Once again, guys, if you have a question that you would like us to answer, drop it down in the comments section below. So our final question for today comes from Brandon Weaver. Brandon's been on a lot of our videos lately, so thank you, Brandon. He says, what's your thoughts on other YouTubers bashing people who have YouTube channels and selling on Whatnot? Side note, I stopped following that channel once I found out about you guys.
Brandon.
That's
Brandon's trying to poke the bear.
That's a doozy. You want to take this one?
Yeah, here, can I just reread it? Because once you started, I was like, ugh. What's your thought on other YouTubers bashing YouTube channels that sell on Whatnot? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm addressing it. Ooh, okay.
You take the first stab at it.
All right, so, I think everybody is entitled to talk about what they want on their channel, but we like to be positive, and with that positivity, it's not like we like to be positive about everything because we know there are some negative stuff in the world, but we don't like to put people down. I think that's number one. Your channel is your channel, but I don't think it's fair when you bash other people and you're mean to other people, because that's not why we joined this community. I think that's number one. Number two is we know that there's a lot of ups and downs with Whatnot, but thanks to Whatnot, we are able to continue the content of buying mystery boxes, because we do buy a lot of mystery boxes for the channel.
We also buy a lot of sodas.
We buy a lot of sodas, and we'd like a way to push them back into the market for pops that we don't like. And as you guys know, with mystery boxes, you pulled a lot of pops that you don't collect or you don't like. And for those of you who don't know, John is active duty military, so we don't have the time to search through either Mercari or eBay every day to list a pop, then wait for it to sell. So Whatnot allows us to very quickly, in 2 hours, sell what we need to sell, and then continue on with our day and make content and reels and everything that you guys enjoy. So Whatnot has actually benefited us. Not only have we been able to do that for the content, there's been a lot of patrons, viewers of the channel. John just mentioned meeting somebody this weekend who needed to get rid of pops, or some people just need stuff for, need money for either medical bills or something happened in their life. Yeah, we got a lot of car trouble, medical bills, or hey, I want to pay for a portion of my college tuition. And people reach out to us and sell their collection to us. They say, wow, it's a fair price, I will sell it. So we're able to help those people in a pinch. So collecting revolves around.
Yeah, we actually never really planned on going out and buying large collections to sell. It just sort of happened with a lot of our patrons and viewers, and typically we usually have a waiting list, and we don't even solicitate, on Instagram or anything like, hey, we're buying collections. People reach out to us, and, our regular nature is to want to help people. But thanks.
And we helped a lot of people around Christmas too. They're oh, we need presents for my kids.
Yeah.
And we bought a lot of collections around Christmas time.
Yeah, and thanks to Whatnot, we were able to do a lot of things in 2022 that we were able to bring to the channel. We got to go to 2 major conventions with Niagara Falls Comic Con and New York Comic Con. We would not have been able to go. Yeah, we met a lot of collectors. We met a lot of people in the community for the first time, which was awesome. So that's a huge bonus. And then on top of that, honestly, the biggest thing that I'm very proud of, we're both very proud of, is
I know what you're about to
last year we raised over $30,000 for charity. And that was a majority of, puck sales, which some of you guys may know, we sell our little foam pucks every month. And that was from Whatnot. Yes, we do take a portion of our Patreon and our channel memberships, and we add that onto our charity donation every month. But we would not have raised anywhere near that amount if it wasn't for Whatnot. So we had our massive Toys for Tots stream in December where Whatnot was kind enough to waive all the fees. So 100% of those sales went right to the kids for Christmas, which was awesome. So like Joanna said, every channel is entitled to do whatever they want. Talk however they want. We don't condone putting other people down, so that's really unfortunate.
It's just like bullying, because that's what a lot of people, I don't know how you guys were in school, but I was bullied in school, so I feel like, you know, having it on the internet, being able to see it, rewinding it, and being able to listen to it, I think it's not fair, because I have you and we bounce off each other, but some people don't have other people, so it can bring them down emotionally.
The internet hurts. It really hurts. And like you said, like people, they just get it stuck in their heads. They can watch it on repeat and it can just erode their self-confidence and just, you know, really destroys all that other positivity.
I think that's why I like this. I unfollowed the channel and I started following.
That's honestly the best thing that you can do. If there's anybody out there who is bringing you down, making you upset, if you feel that maybe this isn't the best thing that I should be watching or following, like, you can unfollow them. Like, you have that power. So that's really cool, Brandon, that you were able to do that. We're very proud of everything that we've been doing, and we're going to continue doing it. We have a lot of big things planned for 2023, and I can't wait to start telling everybody.
And I want to thank everybody. We have over 200 members that are with us, so we appreciate you guys just like 1 ounce more than everybody else, because you guys just stick with us and allow us to continue giving you guys the positive content that we bring you. So you guys are the reason why we do this. John and I have a lot of fun. John mostly does the videos and I'm behind the scene. But we do have a lot of fun. I love being able to jump into the group chats and chatting with people. And some of those people came from Whatnot. Some of those people didn't come from YouTube. They came from Whatnot. They found us on Whatnot and came over. So Whatnot to us is positive. And we know there's negative parts of Whatnot, but that's just like the world. We love the world we live in, but there's negative parts of the world, and you just have to associate with the positive. With every positive, there's a negative, so you
exactly. Yeah, every selling platform has negative. You know, Mercari, people will cancel your order. eBay has fakes every third listing.
Mercari will cancel your order and get more money.
Yeah, like it makes no sense.
And
like,
we love Mercari, and we still buy on Mercari.
I do, yeah. I do the Mercari videos because I find so many good deals on there, and I want to help other people with their collections. So every platform has its ups and downs. We have a lot of fun on Whatnot. Whatnot is a tool, and if you use it in the right way, you can make a difference in the community. It can also be something that if you use it in the wrong way, it can hurt people.
Again, bullying on
that.
You just got to be careful with who you associate with. If you don't like something, I want to say address it, but don't address it, because people nowadays, they don't like to see other sides. Everybody has a lot of their opinions. So if you don't like something, just don't address it. Move on, because you probably won't be able to fix it in that moment, and too hot people won't fix anything.
And the last thing I will say is that I'm very proud of our personalities on and off camera. And if you guys see us at a con, please come up to us. If you are watching our videos, you know, you see how we are. This is the same John and Joanna that you will find.
Just a little shorter.
Yeah, just a little shorter.
According to Rock and Row and Jim, and Vince and Josh. We're just a little shorter in person.
But we're the same in person, and we're the same on every platform. So we're the same people you'll find on Whatnot. We're the same positive, family-friendly people you'll find on Instagram. And I'm very proud of that. This isn't an act or anything. This is who we are. What we're doing is what we believe in. Joanna's actually full-time now on the channel, and that's because of you guys. So, yeah, thank you for the questions, guys. All fantastic. Let us know down in the comments section below what you guys think of our new Ask Slapshot series, and I'm looking forward to episode 3. A lot of good stuff.
That was a crazy question.
That was a crazy way to end it, but yeah, thank you, Brandon, for that. So, with that being said,
don't stop shooting till you score.
And we'll see you all very soon.